My name is Giuseppe Scarcella, and I'm born in Messina, Italy, or Sicily, one of the two, and I came to Australia in 1954. Before I come, I've been a soldier in Italy. I got to do, because at that time, we got to do, otherwise you can left Italy, you know? So I do year and a half soldier, and then when I finish, I come to Australia in 1954, end of March. Then I started to work to the general model order, because no language, so I started there. I've been there for 6 years to general model order. Then I waited for my father to start to work by watchmaker, you know. But my father doesn't go in Italy, so I can start there. After 6 years, my father go to Italy, so I come to this shop. No, not this shop. I open up the shop in Belmore. Soon I open up there and stay 1 year. Then my father go to Italy, and I move up here in Norton Street, Leichhardt. From that time, I'll be here all the rest of my life.
So did you work with your family in Italy as well, or you only decided to work with your family?
No, I was a student at that time, you know. So, because I came to Australia, so I stopped the school, because I make a soldier before I come, and then come to Australia. So I learned the job with my father when I was young, you know. He teach me, you know, the old clock, little watch, and I like it. So I have something, you know, in my mind already. So when I started up, day by day, I became very expert watchmaker. Not many people around like us, because, you know, it's not very easy job, you know. A little woman watch, you know, chronograph, a complicated watch, and I pull down all piece by piece, you know. So not many people do that one. You got to love this job. So from that time, okay, nice. I've been so many times in Italy, nearly every year, around Europe, around Italy, all the time.
So when your father first arrived in Australia...
In 1952.
So he arrived in 1952?
My father, yes.
So why did he decide to come to Australia and set up his shop? That's a very brave decision.
You know why? We, in Messina, we got a jewelry shop. Not far away from we got a jewelry shop is the Porto, come si chiama?
The port.
When the ship come with immigrants. So we are in the main street, and I saw the ship with so many people who go up. I say, these people, where do they go? They tell me, Australia. Where is Australia? I don't know, Dani. And then it's after war, you know. It's very bad because our shop was by bombardment, come si dice? From bombardment, 2 times destroyed. So my father do 2 times, so needed a lot of money to for the rap. But we got a friend, he was in America, but he bring the people to the shop from the ship, American people, when they come for holiday. And this man come to Australia. So my father is not very after war, not very easy to live, you know. So he come to Australia, he say, I go for 5 years and then come back. So I got a brother and sister. So my sister married, my brother married, and then we stop here in Australia forever. So it's all right now, very nice, because have a good life here, nice people, good experience, and I got a lot from President Italian Republic Cavaliere too.
You got from Italy?
From Italy, yes. The president was Mr. Napolitano, the name.
Oh, I don't.
Napolitano, yeah.
President
of Italy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I got home. Medal, you know, little things here, and the things like
a certificate.
that. You know,
yeah.
That. And I got another one from Roman people here in Australia too. I appreciate that because I got a lot of friends. They love me so much, so they give me that one too. And I got home.
So when you got on the boat, what did you know about Australia?
I don't know nothing about Australia because I talk about 70 years ago, 68. So I don't know nothing about Australia. But I say something, you know, when the ship went under the bridge, I was very happy because I saw the water. My city where I come from is in the water. And I say, when I go to Australia, if I don't see the water, maybe I come back. So when I saw the water, we come to Sydney by ship, I was very happy.
You felt a connection with the city immediately. And did you feel, when you arrived in Australia, did you feel welcomed by everyone in the city?
Yes, because I'm the man, you know, very peaceful with everybody, you know, very, what I say, not negative, positive man. So everything to me easy with everybody. If you do something to me, I don't give it back because I love people, first things. So no problem, so it's okay. Beautiful.
And where did you meet your wife?
It's another story. My father, I got my auntie, is the sister of my father, was, she do, what you call, yes.
Sewing.
Yes, she very got a nice eye people to do
A seamstress.
that one. And my mother worked there. My father, with my mother, married. What happened? When I went a soldier back to Messina, my wife worked to my auntie too. So I saw her, so we keep in love, so do I. So I come to Australia, and then my wife come in Australia too. We married by, they call, it's different things, you know. She married there by with my brother-in-law, just represented me. See?
I've heard of that happening, yeah. So
matrimonio per procura si chiama, we call it, per procura. This my brother-in-law is the man who do that picture. See?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he do. I got so many home to by hand, you know. And when she come to Australia, we go to the church in Leichhardt here, and we make on the church the probably wedding, you know. And that's all. From that time, the family grow up, you know, have 3 children. The only one boy is him, Eugene, like my father. But the other girl, numero uno, number 1.
Well, you don't say that when he's there. You don't say that when your son is in the room. The daughter's number 1.
I give a good.
Sorry, Eugene, you had to hear this.
I give a good education, you know, because I was a very, you know, look after very much, you know. So I gave a good lesson to when they grow up, you know.
And how did your wife feel about coming to a new country like Australia?
So she was happy because she wants me, you know, that's why. See? So not very easy by his parents, but she come in Australia.
What was difficult in those early days?
Yeah.
What did you both find difficult about being here?
What do you mean, sorry?
Era difficile abitare in Australia quando avete arrivati?
Era difficile per tutti quando si arrivava in Australia. Io ero fortunato perché c'avevo papà, agora my father here, you know, and my mother, my sister, my brother. But at that time, not very easy, you know, the migrant come to Australia, they call boarding house. They live in boarding house.
Ah, yes, boarding houses.
In one room for 5 bed, you know, for the people. Very hard, you know. And I remember the Leichhardt, the bank, Commonwealth Bank, is very, very busy because at that time we go $10 wages a week, $10. It's big money at that time. So we on Friday when we got a little busta, come si chiama, a little
Envelope
with money we put in the bank. We get a little money just to spend for it, and then the rest we leave to make a deposit for the house. That was at that time, not today. Today not very easy, but at that time, so we do time by time we grow up in Australia, very good, you know. We got a lot of friends, we got the house, we got our shop, we got everything, you know, like when we was there in Italy, you know.
Did any of your other friends or family from Italy decide to move to Australia after you came?
Oh yeah, many parents come here in Australia just to meet us, you know, just for holiday. So when they come, I bring everywhere to Surf's Paradise, everywhere, you know, just to keep it, to enjoy, you know, the Lord permanent here in Australia. Oh yeah, so many parents. I got a cousin, my nonno, my uncle. So many people come in Australia just to see us, you know. But we go there so many times, nearly every year. First time I go in Italy, after 10 years I was in Australia, after 10 years. And from there, every year, you know, around the world, Italy.
What's the biggest thing you miss about your hometown?
When the first years, you know, it's a lot of things. But by the time, when you live so many times, nearly 70 years here, I look more Australian than Italian because because I got a lot of people to know, a lot of friends, shop, church, business, everything. Yeah. So, and then because now I got 92 years old, I don't feel anymore to spend time because I don't enjoy anymore because I don't feel, you know. Before I go by walk all around, but now I don't walk anymore. I need a little things to help me.
And that's quite difficult in Italy with all of the streets are very cobbled.
But I enjoy very much when I go there because happy I get the car from here for all time I stay there in Italy, you know, going around in Italy from Sicily to up to Austria and come back on the other side. Oh yes, and then by ship, Greece, Spain, everything, England.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, so many countries, you know, no one, so many. Switzerland, France, Austria.
Well, Signora, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay.
It was lovely to meet you and hear your story.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.